Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dwarf Fortress. This is the Steam/Premium edition. If you haven't been following along, it's been pretty exciting, and you should probably go back and watch some of the previous episodes. Early on in our fort here, the Hill of Habit, is the name of our fort. Early on, we got sieged by a necromancer, so we had a force of undead. 5 or 6 guys, I believe it was, that were sort of undead experiments and zombies and whatnot. They came and attacked our fort. We were able to keep them out for a while. They did slaughter all of our livestock at the top on the surface here, so that's why you see all these skeletons and whatnot. We have since traded for some new ones, so we do have a couple still kicking around here. I'm going to zoom in just a tiny bit here. But yeah, we ended up trying to repel them, and we did, but I think we got a little too overzealous, and we ended up losing a fair amount of dwarves. I think we had 17, and we're now down to 6. So it's been kind of slow going here. We've been just barely surviving. However, we have sort of seen an uptick. Things start to turn for the better. We did get our return of our dwarven caravan, which we did not see for 2 full years. So we were able to trade with them. Hopefully, they just left at the end of last episode. So hopefully they get back to the civilization and start sending migrants back our way. It just remains to be seen. Does anyone really want to come here? And I really hope they do, because I'm excited to we have some really cool opportunities coming up. We do have a cavern layer that we found. Right here, you have to excuse the vomit. But yeah, we did find a cavern layer. We did have to seal it up because it was too much for us to deal with the undead on top, and I think we had some naked mole dogs or something coming in from the bottom, and we caught a few. We've butchered them and whatnot, but that's why we have some of the vomit things going on. So I'm going to go back to the top here and just show you here. So this is our surface part. We did get walls up. We do have some retractable bridges. My next step is going to be to put a roof over this. We just haven't quite gotten the manpower for that yet. As I go down here, we got our trade depot where we just traded. We got our farm plots. I'm setting this one to stay fallow. This was growing pigtails before, but I've set it to be fallow because it's not necessary right now, and we're going to focus just keeping the plump helmets going so our food and drinks don't dry up in the meantime. Workshop layer, which of course is largely unused at the moment. It's very empty in our fort. The layout I like here is surrounding it with bedrooms, which are far too many bedrooms. I think we get, I forget, something like 36 or something bedrooms out of this on this layer. And we only have 6 dwarves, and obviously if they're related, married or kids or whatever, they will sleep in the same room. So don't have to worry about that. Going down, we have our big stockpile, second layer of workshops. Our jeweler is working. I think that's the only really job going on here. We do have some thread that could be spun and whatnot, but we're not worrying about that right now. We have a inn/tavern here with some rooms dedicated to anyone who wants to kind of rent those rooms out. Our kitchen area with some drink stockpiles, again, all part of the tavern, so they can grab drinks and go. Last episode, you remember I put in a couple of statues of pretty nice quality. This one worth 1,100. This one worth only 250. But yeah, the 1,100 one there, meant to be kind of nicer looking statues. Of course, they then built them. One is a jumping spider? Yeah, a jumping spider and a leech, I believe it was. Yeah, and a leech. Beautiful, just absolute beautiful subjects for a statue. But they do path right through here to get food and drink, so I'm trying to increase some moods. We're watching the mood spiral here. Anyways, I'm going to let time go as we go through here. I'm, again, waiting on migrants to come. The only other change... Oh, my God. For real. Oh, this is a much bigger force. Alright. A much bigger force. They are not pleased. Oh my goodness. Alright, so these guys are under there. Let's see here. Alright. I don't see the necromancer with them, but yeah, this is this is almost double what our entire, probably double what our entire fort has. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, we are not gonna fight these guys. We are gonna wait these guys out. The problem with this is a lot of things. But number one is our migrants are not going to be able to make it probably into our fort. I don't even know if they show up or not. So we might go another entire year without migrants. Unless, of course, they open up the caverns and we get some fighters who want to come and pick these guys off slowly. It'd be really cool, actually, if like a werebeast showed up right now and like was able to kill all of them or something. But anyways. Okay, we need to set up a burrow, so I'm glad I unpaused for 3 full seconds here. By the way, one thing I noticed a few people talking about was they're like, how come when I set a burrow, people still don't respect the burrow? Like, they still are going to the surface and grabbing things when I tell them, you know, to stay in the burrow. And the reason is this button right here. Toggle whether workshops can source materials from outside the burrow. By default, I believe this is set to yes, which seems kind of counterintuitive. I think they should change that default to be no, because obviously if you assign people to a burrow, you don't want them going anywhere else. So if you're having trouble with that, check this toggle. That might be it. All right, let's go ahead and turn on this burrow. Make sure everyone is assigned to it. So hopefully everyone will get in. I don't know if animals respect burrows or not. The problem here is I'm pretty sure they can still climb these walls. So I'm going to have to not only shut these bridges, but I'm going to shut the inside one as well, just to make sure. So let me check my burrow assignment here and just make sure I want everyone there. Okay, good. And actually, I'm going to do one thing here. What I'm going to do is, I've been meaning to do this for a while. Since I have cracked the cavern layer, and I have 2 layers here, you notice I left these 2 unused. This is clay wall, and this is sand. This will grow some of that moss and fungus and whatnot that comes from the caverns. And you can actually make an indoor pasture for some of your animals here. So I'm going to, on the top level here, I'm going to channel out, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just do like 6 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diagonally here. And channeling, what that does is it actually digs out not just the rock, but like the floor as well. So it'll cut down to this level, and I'll have 2 Z levels here to grow some stuff. I can't remember if trees, like the underground cavern trees, if they need 3 Z levels, but I always like to make it 2 at least. You know, if I can get 3, I do 3. But it'll just make kind of a big area where we can grow some of that moss and fungus, and I can hopefully pasture these animals and save them. I don't know if I'll have time for that. I probably should have done that earlier. I actually thought about it in between episodes. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get to it later on in the episode when I have some time. And no. Okay, let me just make sure everyone's going to get back in this burrow. You're storing in a stockpile here. So, okay, you're all turning around. Good. Okay, everyone's in there. Now, did I label my levers, and where are they? All right, you are just a limestone lever. Great. Okay, you're the east surface bridge, and you're the west. All right, I'm going to pull both of these and set it to high priority here. Let's do that. I can't believe we got another invasion. This is like torture, man. And then I got to make sure all my dwarves are going to get in before I pull the other lever. So I'm just going to do that now, and you should see them pop up. Oh, no. Why would you do that? What if I'm just going to delete these. Maybe that'll make the cat go back. I'm going kind of slow here. I'm just trying to see. What are you doing? You're just, whatever. If you die, you die. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're stuck. Intruders, drive them away. There's more? What are you? Human necromancer. Oh, okay. So, is this the guy? I don't remember the name. Girl, excuse me. Well, you're not related to anyone in my fort, which is good. Such a pain. Alright, well, that's done, so that's good. Everyone should be inside except that cat, but you know what? That cat didn't want to be saved, so. I'm going to pull the other lever now, and that should be the inner lever here, and I'm going to name this one. Let's name it inner bridge, whatever. And I'm going to pull this, set it to high priority, so they should pull it soon. And I think the waiting game is going to continue for a little while, which is really unfortunate. I'm just going to put... Nope, I'm not going to put anything on the surface at all. Alright, let's let time go here. And this one should pull up. Good. And let's see what these guys are doing. Is it worth pulling this one lever to see if this cat will path back in? Like, I'm going to put real quick, I'm going to put a corpse, or sorry, a refuse stockpile here. They tend to like to hang around like refuse stockpiles and things like that. So I'm going to put one right here. And I'm going to open this bridge and see if he'll come right back. And if this kills us because of a cat, I mean, so be it. So I want the east bridge. All right, pull. And it won't really matter, actually, because they still can't get in anyways through that one. But at least I can let the cat in, close this one, and open the other one, let him in. So let's see what happens here. Okay, it's open. Come on, kitty cat. Come on, kitty cat. Sir Cartman being angry at his cat here. Nope. Alright, cat doesn't want to be saved. So I'm just gonna pull it again. Oops, I went too far. Right one, east bridge, pull. Animal corpse. Smashes the cock up. Oh, they're fighting birds. Cool. Do it. Alright, once again, I think they can still climb over here if they really want to. I haven't fixed that yet. I wonder, actually, I might be able to just... No, I don't want to, actually. They might jump off the bridge or get pulled down or something, so... Oh, there they are, coming in. Let's see if they climb. If they climb, it's done. We're over. It's all over, so we'll see. I'm on the Z level above just to see if they climb up on the walls here. I think they can, but it might depend on, like... I don't know how it works. Alright, they're just kind of hanging out there. I'm just going to let them hang out. I tried to be all valiant with my last set with the steel armor and everything. I thought that was enough, but they were not well trained enough. And we did fine with these experiment night creature thingies, the ones in black here. But the human lasher guy that... Yo. Okay, they're fighting more birds. Okay. Yeah, the undead lasher dude, like, just destroy... Like, we couldn't put a dent in him. Oh, my... What? What? Oh. What is, like, what... Very large, scaly scorpion, has large mandibles. Its black scales are large and set far apart. This night creature was first created by the human necromancer Almo Peppersword in Plain Plan. Stupid Plain Plan. After horrible experiments on horses. So they did experiments on horses and it turned into a scorpion. Great. That's you. What are you? A large hairy worm. After experiments gone wrong on beak dogs. Oh, this game. Scorpion, horses, so what's this one? Okay, I can't tell. They're all like clipping together here. A hairy worm. Beak dogs. They're so up. They're in. Oh, God. Okay. Well, they should not be able to get in here. But yeah, once again, our animals are being slaughtered. What? Like, look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I lost count, but oh my God. What, like, we have no wealth. We have, like, nothing to gain. Whatever. Can't really use logic on this. Alright, well. Oh, they're shooting arrows. Yeah, what do you have? You have a bronze bow. Bronze bow, yeah. See, I never got to put the floor here, so lesson learned here. Defense first. Get those walls and retractable bridges up, and just first put a floor or fortifications or something just on the outside, like an overhang of your wall on the second level, so up here. And again, I planned on doing that. I just hadn't gotten to it. Now I've learned, get to it. Get it done. It's important. Because they could just mill about here and do nothing, and they wouldn't be able to get in. Now they're going to get in and mess with, all my livestock are going to be dead. And if I'm really unlucky, they're going to raise the dead with that necromancer. I don't know if he's still around. I didn't see in the list. Why are they not attacking? They're being very picky. Okay, well, there they go. Oh my God, the yak just slid in with a trail of blood. Spattering everywhere. Are you hurt? No, you're fine. You're just chilling. Didn't feel anything. Satisfied remembering improving bow. Improving archery. Oh my god, the luck. Alright, pause for a second. We're getting some canceled messages here, and I want to make sure. First of all, burrow assignments need to be changed here, so I'm going to repaint this a little bit to go like that. And yeah, we obviously could not save our our animals. Zoom out a little bit, make sure I got everything covered. Yeah, see. You want to make it pretty big for some of your like job assignments and mining assignments. You want to make sure you're getting some of that undiscovered stone. When you get to it, like obviously at first when I made this, I was just really concerned about getting the most important stuff down. You know, the main stairwells and everything. But if you want to do more digging and things while you're kind of sitting there in a siege, you're going to want to make sure you have a little bit more highlighted for your burrow so they will do the work there. Otherwise, they won't. It's happened a few times to me where you're like, why are they not doing the rest of this big job? And you're like, oh, right, because let me go here. And that's why. So you'll see here, they'll start digging here again in a second, or channeling, I should say. Even oh, the cat is gonna die now. Watch the cat. No. Oh no, just kidding. Oh, is he raising the cat? Or maybe he did and they killed it again. God, look at this. Oh, God, and this guy not moving. What are you? Goblin Axeman corpse. So yeah, you're a corpse. Health, description. His nose is... I love all this. Everything is gone. And rotten. Ugh. And then all this, it's just gone. He's nothing. There's nothing left. He's just a walking weapon. And what are his skills here? Oh, none. No kills. How many kills these guys have? What about like these guys? See, they haven't done anything. It's like their first time venturing out. And they choose my tiny little, not even fort. I mean, come on. Not fair. What now? Oh, more cacapos. Alright, I need gems, so let's find some digging for gems. Let me get rid of these real quick. There's always these weird little spots that are left based on like the way they channel and path around. So there's usually a few, you just gotta remove the designation there. Or what is it? Remove designate construct walls, floors, and other constructed tiles to be removed. Even though you didn't construct it, it's just kind of a weird way things work. So you can see here on the floor, again, this is not rock floor, so the floor fungus will grow and they can graze here. If you have animals, which of course we don't. Goblin Beast Hunter. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. I gotta see this. Where are you? It's gonna be impossible to find. Guest. And a poet. Excellent. Let's see what you do. Did you just leave? Nope, you're right there. Let's follow you. I don't think they can see him over here. Legendary Animal Dissector. What do you have on you? Nothing. Like, how are you a monster hunter with nothing on you? Or beast hunter? It's a witcher. Killing emus. Alright, well, you're not doing anything. So, I'm going to go find some gems here. So, I need to go down a few levels. And let's designate some gems here. Over here, again, I'm going to use the auto button just to highlight a few. Also going to get some more of this hematite. It's tetrahedrite, don't care about that. And let's do some jet mining here. Swordsman slashes the Goblin Beast Hunter. Yeah, it's not going well for the Beast Hunter. Fist. Oh, the Swordsman stabs the Goblin Beast Hunter in the upper body, tearing apart the muscle, tearing apart their liver. The monster shakes the Goblin Beast Hunter around by the upper body, tearing apart the upper body's muscle, and artery's been opened. I mean, this guy's so dead. Oh my god. Just, yeah. Didn't last a second. It's like, blue, I'm dead. Oh, they got the poet. Kicks the emo. Oh, they're fighting emos. What else we got going on here? Just looking for gems at this point. We like skipped any. I wasn't really like prioritizing that, but they want the gems to do some jobs, and eventually, again, we're gonna have to sell some stuff to some people, and we're gonna need the gems to encrust stuff. So let's do those. Those are good gems. Keep zooming the wrong way. A little bit easier to see when you zoom in. There's one. And I mean, that's all we can do. Just try to keep the industry going. Lashes the human lasher. We have a human lasher? Hold on. Yeah, you showed up the wrong time, dude. You're bleeding. Your head is torn open. Your head is oozing human blood. Your right cheek is mangled beyond recognition. Your right cheek is oozing blood. And your left foot is bruised. Well, see if you can kill a few. Oh, it's a lot. You took a pretty good beating there. Not bad. But yeah, he died. Oh, there's so many people visiting now. They must like... I wonder if they... You know, they like track these guys, and so like, oh, they're sieging this fort. Let me go save the day. Maybe they'll kill a few of them. So maybe that guy didn't do as well as I thought he did. It was actually just so bad. Maybe it was actually just like a bunch of them there, and they were just slaughtering them. But there were so many, it took a while. I thought that guy like lasted a long time there. Nope. Yeah, look at all these guys. There's no way. Goblin fishery worker. Sorry, dude. I don't know what to tell you. These guys are fine, but they're just hanging out here. I don't know why they don't climb out. Like, it's weird. Like, eventually you're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to open up when the siege lifts and open up that bridge on the surface and let them out. Alright. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Things are like totally turning around. What now? Flying turkey hen. Okay, this is a good one. Oh, and my boy lost. Goblin Mason Corpse, and you were like a... You left the book. Wish I could see it. Nice try, dude. Almost had him. Another bard. Give me some, like, warriors. I guess my caverns aren't open, and that's why. We got more over here. Again, just keep my guys busy. Keep the industry going as best we can. Try to keep the tantrum spirals to a minimum. Jet. What else? Skunk. What did I do? Get some more coal. Just to say we did. Like, open this up like this a little bit. Fishery. Oh, that's that fishery worker I saw. Again, not going well. Yeah, they died. Oh, did you hurt this guy? Nope. It's hard to tell. The undead will always have that like bloody heart kind of bubble there, and that's because like they can't breathe and things like that. But that's because they're dead, you know. So performance troop. Oh, good luck. This is gonna be your greatest grand finale performance here, Kangaroo Buck. I mean, I'd love to see like the undead actually get hurt by these random encounters they're having, but not seeing a whole lot of that. You end up in a tree? I think you might have for a second. Yeah, we would not be able to take these guys. I mean, maybe if we had like 250 dwarves and we were all kitted out and stuff, but you know, all kinds of traps and you know, hallway of magma, you know, flooding chamber or something like that, you know, but not the way we have it right now. There's no way. 6 dwarves, come on. We had trouble with our kitted out squad or two that went after like 5 of these guys. So elf poet fighting. Kangaroo running away from this guy. I mean, it's just absolute chaos on the surface here. Oh man, we are never gonna get migrants. This is so unfortunate. Let me check and make sure my burrow hasn't messed any of these dig jobs up yet. Doesn't look like it has. Might be over here though. I'm waiting to like accidentally unpause the burrow and everyone just dies immediately. Because dwarves will do that. Just like suicide themselves into this force. What is this? Praise over here. Hard to see, but I got it. Here. Be like here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I think it's with these veins, you don't know which way they're going to go. Although the clusters of these valuable gems are generally pretty small. But I mean, some of these guys are landing some hits, which is nice, but I don't think they're doing any. I mean, even if they kill 1 or 2, it's still an incredibly large force. And even if there was only 1 or 2 of them left, I still wouldn't go take them because I just don't have the people to do it. It's not possible. Oh yeah, see, all these were outside the burrow. I could probably like do a giant sort of this whole layer and all that stuff for my burrow, like add it all to the layer, but kangaroos, goblin criminal, good, kill the criminals. Prophet did some work there. I mean, now they're dead, but they did some work while they were alive. Wrong button. Yep, all again outside the burrow. Criminal. Hey. Hey. Oh, it was going well for a while there. Is he hurt? No. See, like, yeah. He did a really good job with him, but he bruised his arm and his foot, and that's it. Like, and he was doing good work there for a while. Is he dead? Hey. 1 or 2 are dead. And I sang Silkinesses. Nice. Alright. So we're getting a couple down here. Still, are they in a tree? Yeah, they're in the tree. Or maybe not. What else? I still can't believe the luck here. This is unbelievable. Why is it still growing stuff? I guess technically it's still outdoors due to things, but All right. Looking at the happiness, not too bad, considering the fact that there's a giant horde of undead night creature experiments on beak dogs and hairy worms and whatnot out there. Um, could be worse, you know, all things considered. So, could always be worse, especially right now. Let me zoom out a little bit here. I'm just gonna do a, oops. Bombard getting killed very quickly. Cockapos, man, just constant right now. So bad. So bad. Kangaroos, man. The surface is pretty hilarious, though. I'd love for some migrants to show up and just immediately regret their decision to come here. Sinful Ruthlessness, a performance troop. Once again, another final performance. Prophets are fighting. What are you fighting? Oh, you're just like, I need to run away. Look at him. Oh, you're dead, dude. And you're dead. Nice try, dude. Almost had it. Oh, man. And I got these guys. I could probably honestly take these guys, but I'm not gonna. I think I'm out of that business for a little while. A leader? Uh-oh. Dancer hacks the goblin action corpse in upper body, tearing apart the muscle. Like, you know, everyone does a little bit of damage, but the thing is with undead, they don't bleed, you know, like none of these things matter. You have to like decapitate them or like just absolutely obliterate their body with like blunt weapons and things like that. Otherwise, it just doesn't matter. Like a traditional enemy, they don't get scared and flee, like things like that. They do seem to get tired, but I just don't think it affects them the same way other things do. What are some of my doors doing? Conduct meeting, yeah. So this is usually someone complaining. So the chief medical dwarf here, who is very upset, is probably screaming and yelling at, crying on the shoulder of whatever, of Alathir, our expedition leader. So that's going to happen. Who has no job? Like, how do you have no job? There's so much going on here. Making mugs still, which is good. Did I set a job to encrust? Cut gems. I did not. I'm going to do that just to increase the value when we trade in like another 2 years. I'm going to encrust finished goods with cut gems. And we're just going to set it to do 1 a day. As long as we have cut gems and improvable goods. I'm going to set this to greater than 0. If we have any improvable finished goods at all, anything more than 0, we will do it. And that prevents like a unfinished, like a, what is it? Like an error message. You know, we couldn't do the job. If you don't set that, you'll get error messages, which is nice to be like, oh, I ran out of gems or I ran out of items, finished goods. But most of the time, it's just kind of annoying. So cut gems greater than 10. Let's just say if we have any gems at all, greater than 0, do it. And that should help us start to improve some of our mugs. Hopefully, again, some of these guys, if they survive this, are going to be like super skilled. He's already a legendary miner. He's getting skilled with his stone crafting. I want to see where his dabbling gem cutter, because it's not a specialized job. But after time, you know, I mean, there's only 5 people who can do it, so they're going to get good. I hate when these necromancers show up. I'll follow you for a minute. Let's just see where he goes, because necromancers, when they get into combat and they get scared, if they have a chance, they will raise the dead to help them. And there's a lot of dead stuff around right now, so I'm gonna want to see what happens here. But you know, he has nowhere to path because there's no access, you know, no pathable kind of way to find a way into my fort, so they just kind of linger. But if the other undead things come over here, he's gonna get into combat. So let's just take a look and see there's anything nearby. Okay, there's not, so I'm not gonna stick around too long, but I will be interested to see what happens here. They're like tearing up the ground here. So we saw this before. Goblin Dancer was fighting. And again, they're doing some work, but the attack was deflected. The attack was deflected. Bruising the muscle, good. Bruising the muscle, but bruises don't do anything, you know. Attack was deflected. Tearing apart the cartilage, hey. In the trunk. Not bad. But now you're dying because the human corpse bashes Goblin Dancer in the head with his copper warhammer, bruising the muscle, jamming the skull through the brain, and tearing the brain. I think they're dead now. Oh, saving. I still am speechless as to how we have attracted 2 undead sieges of increasing numbers in the first one. It's 253. Spring of 253. It's been 3 years. We've gotten just under 1 invasion a year without any time to set up any sort of real defenses or real sort of 4-second fight against this. Especially not what we have right now. There's no way. I'm not even considering that. Previous one, maybe, but not this one. Man. Unbelievable. Man. Save, though. The adventure data, I do find, takes a much longer time to save than any other part of the whole save process. And I feel like that increases the longer the world goes or the larger the world is because people are moving around. I believe that's what it is. And they're kind of tracking that to make sure that saves. So, a peddler. Man, unreal. Oh, I forgot to pause this after the save now. Let's see. Goblin Dancer. Goblin Dancer bites the eye. Oh, in the left eyelid. Oh, twist the head. Jeez. This game is so brutal with the combat. If you take the time to go through and read it. I do miss the old combat log where it's just one giant combat log for everything. We don't have access to that right now, and I hope that changes, but okay. Now they're dead. I hope that changes because it was really cool. You could really build the story of like what is happening here. And you can't quite do it in the same way now. But yeah, I think they'll bring it back. I just think it's one of those things they had to like, all right, let's remove this because of the new UI we kind of set up, and then put it back in a little bit later. And that's fine. I get it. Now the question is, do I open the caverns again? What's kicking around in the caverns here? Nothing. I think I'm going to open the caverns. Question is, where did I build the lever for the caverns? I thought it was in one of these like little, maybe it was the temple layer. Yeah, it was. Cavern level 1. Okay. Pull. Do it fast. And then I'll go back down. And this might help us attract a few more sort of slayers that are actually kitted out to do something, maybe. Goblin Dancer. Doing okay. But probably dead. Yeah, so hopefully with the tavern and this open, if we're not having any more of those crazy naked mole dogs or whatever attacking us, then we should be able to be okay here. I do have some traps set up on one of these layers here, right here. So we should be able to get them at least caught a little bit. I may need to actually build some more here. Let's go ahead and do that. Oops, wrong button. Traps, cages, and I'm just going to put... Hold on. I could have manually done it, but it's too annoying. Let's use closest. Put a couple here. Actually, I'm just going to put a couple right here. Because opening this up, I meant to do it because I wanted the gems and all the, what is it, hematite. But yeah, now they can like path around here. So let's just catch them right at the source of it here. And we'll see if we get more visitors. Anyways, I'm gonna put a cut in here. I cannot. I'm so flabbergasted right now that we got another siege, but we're gonna get through it. And hopefully, when these guys leave, we'll get migrants like immediately. But oh man, I just hope these guys like when my dwarven caravan left after we traded with them, I hope they didn't run into these guys and get attacked. That can happen. I don't know how to see that. I'm gonna kind of maybe look in between episodes, see if I can find out and take a look at what happened to them. But if they made it back to civilization, there should hypothetically be migrants that want to come and live here for some crazy reason. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Pray for me. See you guys next time.